welcome to Vlogmas day 3. I've literally just gotten out of bed. I'm working from home today. So I've literally got, again, yesterday's jumper on because why not? I'm not doing anything. And jogging bottoms. Just made the bed. And I'm going to go downstairs, have something to eat and set up my computer for the day. Well, my laptop for the day. Because I'm not doing much today and I'm working from home, I think I'm probably just going to do this as a bit of like what I eat in the day. Little snippets. Who knows? I'm going to try and book this video out to about 8 minutes like the rest of them. Because short and sweet, why not? So, I will show you our relatively tidy room. And I'm going to go downstairs. So, apart from my makeup over here, and that bag of clothes that needs to go to charity, the bed's made, the floors are clean. I'm here. Let's go. So it's a little bit dark, but this is my breakfast. I've got 2 Weetabix with some sugar and milk. My laptop's here. I need some background noise, so I'm gonna choose something on there. Might throw the Christmas tree lights on because it's a bit dark. And then I got a Coco watching me. So, ignore my hair, I washed it last night. I'm going to have my breakfast, check my emails and get started with my day. So, currently on a break at work, it's around 12 o'clock. That's currently my dog. Don't know what she's doing. I had a ham and cheese sandwich at around 10 o'clock. I had my Weetabix at around 8 o'clock. I do apologise, you're going to have to ignore her because she's just having a mad one at the minute. So, I completely forgot to kind of like record, document, picture, whatever, my sandwich. Oops. Currently waiting for my food to cook, so I've got some fish fingers and chips and baked beans cooking at the minute. Currently watching Desperate Housewives, rewatching it from the beginning because I'm one of them that when you enjoy a show, you rewatch it. I feel like I've got quite a bit of work done this morning, but there's still a lot more to do. I'm off next week as well, so I've got so much to kind of like catch up on and get over the little line that it needs to be at, so that when I come back the week after, I kind of like know where I am. I kind of like know where I am with everything. So that is that. I am going to munch on a chocolate coin in a minute just because I am really, really hungry and I'm going to start shaking and I don't want to get to that point. Because if you have had bariatric surgery and been pregnant, you may be experiencing what I'm experiencing, where if you don't eat every X amount of hours, your sugars drop and it's like now or never eat. So I'd rather have a little bit of sugar now and then have my lunch in a bit when it's cooked, then obviously basically pass out. So that's that for the minute. If anyone can help me with this, I will show you. Hold on. So we've got these Christmas lights hung up and I have I just dropped her. I have the pulley, non-ruiny, stickery things. But they've all fallen off. They've all fallen, well, no, I say all fallen off. I put about 3, 6, probably about 10, thinking it's going to distribute the weight so that it shouldn't pull and fall. How wrong am I? A lot of them have pulled and fallen. Does anyone have any recommendations of what else I could try and use to keep them up? And I don't mind having something that needs to stay then all year round for when it comes back round, which would also make it very helpful for Halloween. That was the season I was going for. But like now, just found one on the floor, and we have a dog, and obviously I'm pregnant, so we're gonna have a kid next year. So I need something more feasible. I was thinking of getting hooks, not just nails, but proper hooks that I could screw into the wood. This bit. Sorry, Coco, that was me. Sorry, that was me. Yeah, but I don't think Kyle would really appreciate that. I feel like that might be a last resort. But yeah, if anyone has any helpful tips and ideas to try and get lights hooked up without the hooks falling off, please leave it in the comments and I will check it out and look into it all. Like I said, last resort is hooks and nails. Well, there you go. But yeah. So I will be back later on when I've had my tea, well, my lunch is on my lap, and if anything progresses throughout the day. I have actually booked in my B12 injection. So again, I have 3 monthly B12 injections due to my bariatric surgery. And pregnancy is literally kicking my ass. So it's annoying because I've recently moved doctors. I've been living in this house for nearly like 2 years. I've only just moved doctors. And my old doctor's surgery was so on it. They text me a week or two in advance with dates that I could get booked in for my B12. With this one, I've literally had to put in a triage form twice and call them to try and get my B12 booked in. And it's so weird how different GP surgeries, doctor surgeries, whatever, work in the UK, because some of them are so on it and some of them are just not. And it's just complete opposite in the sense of, with my new GP, but then also with my midwife centre. My midwife centre is so on it, but my GP is just so not. It mind boggles me. It stresses me out. And for some reason, my doctor's surgery is split into 2 surgeries, and they're about 10-minute drive apart. So it's so hard for me at the minute to get my head around which surgery, like medical centre or surgery centre, I need to go to for certain appointments, and kind of like where to sit and stuff. Yeah, it's probably, like, listening to it, it's probably not even that big of a deal, and it's not even that hard to get your head around. But being pregnant and being me, it's just a headache, and it's a headache that I don't really need and I don't really want. But yeah, so like I said, I will show you my food when it's cooked, and then it'll be back to work from 1 till 4. I do actually need to pick up a prescription from the pharmacy, which I might do later if it stays dry. But if it rains later on, then I'm definitely not going out. And I do have a vintage parcel that needs shipping off. So if it's not raining and I do go out, I'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone and do that. But yeah, anyway, enough rambling for now. I will update you guys later. Here's the food: chips, fish fingers, baked beans, bit of salt for flavour. Bon appetit.